Join me as I dive into the secrets of biblical health and see if I can completely transform my diet with ancient wisdom. So you've probably heard the term biblical health before, but what does it really mean? Essentially, it's about looking at the Bible for guidance on how to live a healthy lifestyle, not just spiritually, but physically too. And I think it's really interesting because, let's face it, the Bible has been around for thousands of years, and it's still got some pretty relevant advice for us today. Many of us are eating on the go, grabbing fast food or takeout, and not really thinking about how our diet affects our overall well-being. And I'm guilty of it too. I mean, who doesn't love a good burger and fries? But the thing is, the Bible talks a lot about food and how we should be eating. For example, in 1 Corinthians 6:19-20, it says that our bodies are temples, and we should honor God with our bodies. So shouldn't we be putting the right fuel in our temples? The problem is, a lot of modern diets are based on convenience and taste, rather than actual nutrition. We're eating a lot of processed foods, added sugars, and unhealthy fats. And that's not what the Bible recommends. In fact, in Leviticus 11, it lists out all these rules for clean and unclean foods, and it's pretty fascinating. Some of it might seem old-fashioned, but there's definitely some wisdom there. It's not just about following rules, though. It's about understanding the principles behind them. Like, why did God care so much about what they ate? What's the big deal about eating certain foods or avoiding others? I think it's because He knew that what we eat affects how we feel, how we think, and how we live. For instance, the Bible talks a lot about the importance of moderation. In Proverbs 23:20-21, it warns against overindulging in food and drink. And that's something we can definitely learn from today. I mean, how many times have you eaten a whole pizza by yourself or downed a whole bottle of soda? It's easy to get carried away, but moderation is key. The Bible also talks about the importance of whole foods. Like in Genesis 1:29-30, it says that God created plants and fruits for us to eat. And that's still true today. Fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, these are the foods that our bodies were designed to run on. So here's a key insight that I think can really transform our understanding of health and wellness. The concept of stewardship. In 1 Peter 4:10, it says that we're stewards of God's gifts, and that includes our bodies. What does that mean? It means that we're responsible for taking care of what we've been given, and that includes feeding our bodies the right foods. This idea of stewardship can really change how we think about food. It's not just about what we want to eat or what's convenient, but about what's best for our bodies. And that's a really powerful mindset shift. So let's recap. We've talked about how the Bible has some amazing advice for living a healthy lifestyle and how we can apply those principles to our modern diets. We've discussed the importance of moderation, whole foods, and stewardship, and I hope that's been helpful for you. If you've got any thoughts on this topic, I'd love to hear them. Leave a comment below and let's keep the conversation going. And if you're interested in learning more about how to apply biblical principles to your health, be sure to check out my next video on the 3 simple habits of biblical wellness.